Hello, all, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to see yet another final, mostly, this will be a final video for this admission session. That is, the Kendriya Vidyalaya lottery results were announced recently, and still some schools are yet to announce the results, and the results are still not, even though they announced, still the final results are not available on this website as well. So you soon it will be done by I think couple of days. So many parents has successfully got the admissions. They even got call from the schools to complete the admission procedures. So and those parents who have already selected, they're also waiting for the call, and they are continuously reaching, asking me like what should I do once I get a call from the school, what is the detailed admission procedures, what are the documents that I need to produce. So we are going to see everything in detail. Okay, so please watch this video until the end. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get regular updates on different topics on education. Okay, so let's jump into the video here. So I have already created, so the lottery list was announced, and I have already created a video that explains how to understand the lottery results. Like there is a lottery number followed by waiting list, and I have clearly explained how to understand the lottery selection details. Okay, you can watch this video, and in case you have any doubt, you can like call the school help desk. I also explained how to contact the individual schools help desk numbers that is mentioned in the official school's website. Okay, so you can contact them. Okay, so first thing you have to do to check the results, if you haven't checked it, so the only first and foremost option is you have to log into the same website where you know filled in your application online for Kendriya Vidyalaya means class 1. Okay, now you need a login code, date of birth, and registered mobile number that you got, OTP and all. So that number and the date of birth, and of course the login code, which is really important. So in case you don't have it, so you should check your SMS and email also. So you should must have provided some email when you registered your child, fill the application form online. Okay, so with this you can log in. So maybe I can show you so how you see the results here. So once you log in, you can see like the schools. This parent has applied for 3 schools. Hmm? They were not lucky enough to get a seat in all 3 schools. Okay, so this waiting list is very huge. So if you, the moment you see a waiting list, you have to concentrate on the number. If the number is less than 15 or 20, then there is some opportunity to get seat. But if it is larger than that, forget it. It's like very, 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 very one in 100 chances that you might be lucky there. Okay. So how to log in? So this is, so you have to click on the login button here once you go to this website. So you have to enter the credentials here. So the login code plus the child's date of birth. Okay, then the registered mobile number. Okay, so you should know the mobile number using which you had registered, filled in the application form. Okay, A Z D G. Okay, so once you click, okay, this captcha is not valid, so I can put the another captcha. YRINAU. Let's see, captcha. Yeah, boom, it's in here. So if you see again, this parent is also not lucky because they are also not selected. They applied for 3 schools. Okay, so this is how you log in. So another thing is like when you are selected, the school will ask you to bring the application form printout. So you have to click this print application. You get your application that you have already filled. So you have to print the application which was for the specific school where you got selected. Okay, so you have applied for 3 schools. Anyways, you can print this and keep it. So anyway, you have to print all this paper and then take it to the school. Okay, so this is about checking the result and printing it. So login. Okay, so yeah, you got your application details. You got to know. So the selection case is like this. So if you are selected, you'll see just the lottery number, not the waiting list. Okay, so these both examples are. So the example that I showed here was no selection, okay, because you have a waiting list and a huge number here. And then this case is like RT, they are selected. So 14 and 20 meaning no waiting list. You are directly selected. Either school will call you or you can show this and enter the school for completing the applications. So school will call you mentioning, they'll say particular date, give you appointment time when you have to visit the school. So if they're calling at 10 o'clock in the morning, you can reach by 9:30 and say, or sometimes if you're late also it's okay, but not too late, okay. So on or no calls, if you're not getting any calls, you can just use this as an evidence and directly go to the schools, and you can show this lottery result and tell them that you are ready for the admissions, okay. And this is not it. So not just walking to the school is not recommended. You just should be prepared to understand the KV admissions requirements, okay. So you need to understand, like, else your application will be rejected. So they ask something you are not able to answer, or you are like doubtful, then it's going to be rejected, okay. So you should understand, you should be confident there. If you can't visit the appointment time, send a request letter, okay. So you, in case they called you, you were supposed to go, and sometimes what happens, you miss for some other reasons. You can say that you are out of station for some reasons. You can send a authority letter through relatives, or any friends can also go and give the letter there, okay. Then you can ask for more time. If any one parent is not available, right, so they usually ask both parents to be present. So there are like many cases where the dad or mom are working in different university or different state, or maybe out of country. They need to have a consent letter from the parent who is not available. They should type it, print it out, sign it, and send a scanned copy that can be produced to the school admission department, okay. So at the school, you should be bold and confident. You should know everything. Okay, when appear for the admission, if you are panicking or you have doubt, you are doubtful, then you are going to miss the admission chance. Okay, after a lot of effort. Okay, so let's go to the main part here. So the important thing is about documents that you need to carry. Okay, so first thing, the document is parent and child. So this is very important. Both parents need to be present. And as I said, if any parents are not able to go, they can send a letter. All original plus a Xerox copy with self attestation. Okay, self attestation is you just sign on the Xerox copy, and meaning you have verified it. Okay. Then application printout. I showed you how to print it out. Then three recent passport size photos of the child. Birth certificate, blood group, not important. They will not ask, but in case they ask, you can produce it. Okay, then not a problem. Child's parent, and so Aadhaar is must. So these days, for every admission, they ask for Aadhaar. So even though they don't mention, you have to carry this Aadhaar. Ensure the address. If you're selected for RT, then Aadhaar ensure address should be same. Else you should be prepared to say the reason why it's a different address. Either the parents' address will be there, child's address is not. It's okay. But if both address is not there, then maybe first try to avoid giving the other Aadhaar if you are not having the same address. But if they ask, then you have to have a proper reason, okay. If it is a differently able child with special needs, then you have to show a disability certificate from the government, state government, or the UDID card, unique disability ID card, that is given by the central government, okay. Then you have a proof of address is must, okay. So if you are under RTE, then you have to prove that you are a localite, okay. You stay in the local area, okay. So uh, usually they don't mention, they say that you have to show some proof of address. So either you take a agreement copy. Most of the cases agreement copy is not accepted. They are either ask additional supporting document as gas consumer book or residence refill. So minimum stay is like 6 months in the locality. You should prove that you stayed there for more than 6 months, not that you applied in the month of April and show them that from today I'm staying there. So they're not going to accept. Okay, so understand the RT. It's a law. Okay, the right to education. Okay, they are bound to give admission to the localite. You have to prove that you are a local resident. Okay, and then only you are eligible. You cannot be assume that you get admission and then I can move there. No, if you say that, you are rejected. Many parents are in the thought that They can put RT as 5 kilometers, and then later when they get selected, they can talk not like that. Your application is getting rejected there. Okay, you should be prepared. Your address, everything should be prepared when you go for the admissions. Okay, no reasons will be accepted. Okay. So request, you can submit some affidavit for specific cases if you are using a, so you have a rental agreement and you are using a gas connection of the owner, parents or in-laws. So if your parents staying with the parents, most of the cases they are using the parents gas connection or in-laws gas connection or owner's gas connection. Yeah, owner might be out of state, out of country also. They might not be using the same gas connection. Okay. Then RT distance declaration, I have a format there. You should mention the radial distance, not the road distance. So radial distance is like the circular distance from home to school, not the road distance might be little longer. Okay, if you have one way or if you have to take long route, then it's like going to not be considered under RT. Okay. Then comes the main thing is if you're selected under RT under anything, any of this category SC, ST, OBC, then you have to carry the certificate if you have, or you can give them old certificate. If you don't have that, you can go to the nearest e-seva, e-seva or e-seva wherever it is. So you can ask them to apply for any of these certificates and then carry the receipt with you. Okay, say that okay I applied, I'll produce it in so and so date. And if you have applied in EWS BPL quota, you have to show this income certificate plus the EWS certificate if you have, or the BPL card. Okay. So if any one of these are there, if you are applied, then you have to show those certificate. If you are in the service category, okay, so service category 1, 2, 4 or 5, like then you have to show the service certificate. 4 or 5 means 5 in case some of the schools are like uh, uh, you know in the higher education department, institute of higher learning or something, then you have special category 1 for the parents working in that same school, then your category gets shifted. Okay, so then the category 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3. So now we'll consider category 1 as central government, category 2, 3 as state government. Okay, so if you're selected as part of category 1 as army, navy, government, central government, then you have to carry a service certificate with authority sign and seal. Okay, you have to contact your admin or HR to get this authority means signature and the seal. Okay, then the transfer certificate for category 1 to 4, like central and state government employees. So if you have a transfers, then you have to have a proper transfer certificate with seal and signature of the authority who are supposed to give that. Okay, and the transfer order number is must. You have to show the transfer order numbers. Okay, so again, in case you are not able to produce, you have to write a request letter stating that I'll produce this certificate not now, but at a specified date. You can contact your admin and see how long it's going to take. Then you can mention like 2 weeks, 3 weeks time there. Okay, and then fees has to be paid once everything is confirmed. You have to pay. If you are selected under RT, then you will be paying 25 rupees. And if you are selected in any other category, service category and anything, then you have to pay 1,500 plus the 25 is the admission fees. Okay, for the first quarter from April to June. So that's it. And then this is the instruction that you can find in the school notice board or sent to WhatsApp numbers. So what are the things you need to carry? So same thing is mentioned here. Whatever I mentioned, like the print of the application, recent passport size photos, birth certificate, proof of residence. Then so proof of residence, as I said, right? So in case you can also reach out to your local administrative offices where you can get this residence certificates. You have to prove that you are staying there for more than 6 months. Okay, and then the EWs, everything is there. RT admission, both father and mother should be there. Okay, so this is the self declaration. Okay, so you have to give a self declaration for that you are staying within 5 or 6, 8 kilometers, whatever whichever is applicable for that school. Okay, request letter in case you are missing any document, right? So mostly the SC, ST, OBC certificate will be missing, or the service certificate or transfer certificate might be missing. You have to, in this case, you have to give a request letter. Like this is the format. Okay, so I'll put this for content in the description, you can copy this content and prepare the same format. Okay, you say just you have to fill in this child's name, school name, documents that are missing, mention the date, and then you can submit this. Okay, so yeah, so this is all about submission and successfully completing the admission procedure for the selected childs. Okay, in case you have any doubt regarding the admission, you can ask in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer all the queries. Okay, so meet you in the next video. Until then, bye.